Bold and the Beautiful spoilers reveal that the latest developments in the relationship between Ridge and Carter have left viewers surprised and talking. Ridge, who has always put the interests of the fashion company Forrester Creations first, made a bold and controversial decision to fire Carter, who has been one of the company's most loyal and key employees for many years. Ridge felt that Carter's time with the company was over. The main reason for this decision was that Ridge realized that Carter no longer put the interests of the company first. During his time working at Forrester Creations, Carter was always highly appreciated for his dedication and sense of responsibility. However, recently, it seems that Carter has gradually changed, prioritizing personal interests over the sustainable development of the company. One of the biggest reasons Ridge lost faith in Carter was the way he treated the Hope for the Future fashion line. Ridge could not ignore the fact that this product line was causing serious losses for the company. Revenue from Hope for the Future plummeted as the designs failed to gain attention from customers and the market, but Carter continued to fight to protect this fashion line in a strong manner. This made Ridge question whether Carter was really for the company or just for personal interests related to Hope. The climax of the conflict was when Carter publicly opposed Ridge's decision to stop operating Hope for the Future. The two had heated arguments at the board meetings. With his experience and acumen in the fashion industry, Ridge believed that reviving this product line would only sink the company deeper into financial crisis. In contrast, Carter believed that the company needed to give Hope more opportunities and blamed management for not providing enough resources for the product line to succeed. Ridge began to worry about Carter's loss of control, not only in terms of his work ethic, but also in his harsh attitude and stubbornness in arguments. Ridge was concerned that if this continued, Carter might go crazy and negatively affect the overall morale of the team. For Ridge, keeping Carter was no longer a viable option. After much deliberation, Ridge decided to take the hard line. He announced that he was firing Carter without hesitation or regret. This decision shocked not only Carter, but also other members of the company. Carter, who had been considered one of Ridge's right-hand men, was now being pushed out the door without even a proper thank you for his past contributions. After receiving the decision to fire, the biggest question is, what will Carter do next? With his talent and experience in the fashion industry, Carter will certainly have no shortage of opportunities to work at other companies. However, will he decide to completely turn his back on Forrester Creations, or will he find a way to come back to prove himself? Moreover, how will the personal relationship between Carter and other characters in the company, especially Quinn and Hope, be affected after this event? This event not only shakes up Forrester Creations internally, but also opens up many dramatic possibilities for the upcoming episodes. Will Ridge regret his decision? Will Carter take revenge and stand up to compete with his old company, or choose another path? Instead of accepting his fate, Carter decides to confront Ridge directly to demand a clear explanation. He cannot believe that after so many years of dedication to the company, the result is such a cruel decision. With uncontrollable anger, Carter rushed to Ridge's office with the intention of clearing things up. When Carter appeared at the office, Ridge appeared calm but determined, not at all shaken by Carter's anger. During the heated confrontation, Ridge frankly stated that the decision to fire Carter was not only based on his recent work performance, but also because of his emotional attitude, which Ridge believed had seriously affected the company's interests. Ridge emphasized that Carter's fierce struggle for the Hope for the Future fashion line had gone too far, and that he no longer trusted Carter's ability to make the right decisions. These words were like a knife stabbing deep into Carter's self-esteem. He felt that all his efforts and sacrifices over the years had been ignored by Ridge, and the anger in Carter's heart exploded. He could not control his emotions, and the situation quickly escalated to an unexpected level. In a fit of rage, Carter lost control. He lunged at Ridge, choking him in a fit of rage. Ridge struggled, but was unable to resist Carter's strength. In a fit of rage, Carter pushed Ridge hard, causing him to fall onto the desk. Ridge's head hit the edge of the desk, and blood immediately began to flow from the wound. Seeing Ridge fall and lie motionless on the floor, Carter was in a state of panic but still angry, deciding to leave without checking on Ridge's condition. For Carter, this action was just a spontaneous reaction to release his anger. He did not realize that the fall had more serious consequences than he had imagined. After Carter left the scene, Ridge was still lying on the office floor unconscious and bleeding continuously. No one was there to detect his critical condition. As time passed, Ridge fell into a deep coma due to excessive blood loss without timely emergency care. Ridge eventually succumbed to his own death, ending his life in loneliness and tragedy. Ridge's death not only shocked Forrester Creations but also the entire community around him. Carter had no idea that his impulsive actions would lead to fatal consequences. He left the office with the intention of escaping Ridge and his disappointment, but left behind a terrible secret. After the incident, the big question is how Carter will face this situation when the truth is revealed. Will he continue to deny responsibility, or will he have to bear serious legal consequences for his actions? What will happen if Ridge's family finds out that Carter was involved in this tragic death? In addition, Carter's rash and thoughtless decision not only damaged his personal reputation, but also put Forrester Creations in a difficult situation. The company not only lost a talented leader, but also faced a major scandal, threatening to push the brand into a deep crisis. Ridge's death will impact not only Carter, but every character on The Bold and the Beautiful. Will the Forrester family forgive Carter, or will this be the beginning of a dramatic new confrontation? Friendships, loyalties, and trust will be tested as the characters are forced to face the consequences of their choices.